The destruction of living beings and the balance of life. Kardec explains that the destruction of living beings by one another is a natural and necessary law for the balance of the material world. At first glance, this law may seem cruel, but it is, in fact, a manifestation of divine wisdom. It is through it that life is continuously renewed, maintaining movement and harmony within the whole in nature. Nothing is lost. The body that dies transforms into elements that feed other beings, and the cycle of existence continues indefinitely. The death of one organism is the beginning of life for another. Thus, destruction is merely a necessary transformation for universal conservation. Kardec ensina que o instinto de destruição é, para seres inferiores, uma forma de equilíbrio, não malícia. Animais que se alimentam de outros fazem isso não por crueldade, mas por necessidade. O predador e a presa cumprem papéis complementares dentro da economia da natureza. Without this law, there would be overpopulation, imbalance, and collapse of ecosystems. Modern biology confirms this view. In ecosystems, each species occupies an exact place in the food chain. Carnivores control herbivore populations. Plants depend on animals to disperse seeds and fertilize the soil. Decomposers transform dead matter into new nutrients. The apparent destruction is, in fact, the mechanism of regeneration. On a spiritual level, destruction is not annihilation, but transition. The spirit, which is immortal, simply changes state when the physical body disintegrates. Thus, death is a phenomenon of renewal, the return of matter to nature and the spirit to spiritual life. Nothing is lost, everything is transformed. Kardec emphasizes that, as the spirit progresses, the instinct of destruction gives way to compassion and respect for life. In our higher worlds, where souls already understand the laws of love, there is no longer a need for physical destruction to survive. Nourishment occurs through more subtle means, and coexistence is based on cooperation. The law of destruction, therefore, is temporary. It dominates the lower phases of evolution, but disappears as the being spiritualizes. Modern science reinforces this idea by showing that life on Earth is moving from competition to cooperation. In complex ecological systems, the more developed they are, the greater the interdependence and symbiosis. Nature's intelligence is guiding all beings toward increasingly harmonious forms of coexistence. Therefore, destruction on Earth is not a flaw of creation, but a mechanism of progress. It is the means by which life renews itself, species evolve, and the spirit learns, through experiences, to respect the universal law of balance. The true understanding of life begins when we stop seeing death as an end and start perceiving it as a passage. Destruction, in the language of nature, is only the transformation through which divine love renews the world. If this message has given you a new perspective on life, share it, because understanding the purpose of destruction is the first step to valuing even more the miracle of creation.